Yeah, I hope everybody's good, man. I don't know. It's so weird how momentum works. It's like great for a while and everybody's having fun, and then you have a bad day, and then it feels like it throws everything off. So, I'm sorry if you guys haven't enjoyed the last couple of days, but if you stick around, Tuesday's gonna be amazing. Music night a week from tonight, and skate streams the week after. It's gonna be lit. If you don't stick around, you're gonna miss out, and that's on you. All right, we are live. Okay, here we go. All of the TikToks come from either Pete or Dilly, and then we'll get into the clip queue. Having a rough week. I know I should be positive about this move, but there's so many cons rather than pros that I'm seeing. Just making it through. I mean, yeah. Here's another thing that like I'm just a dumb stupid idiot, I guess. You posted something about it in your Discord, and I was the only one that had like a semi-serious message instead of like memeing and joking around about it. And I'm the stupid one because I was trying to be positive about it, and everybody else was like joking around and trying to make it light, and I was trying to be encouraging. I'm the one that's an idiot because what's positivity in the world anymore, honestly, you know? So, yeah, it's going to suck for a while, man. It really will. Yeah, it's going to suck, and it might suck for a long time. But I again, like I've been saying, it's going to eventually get better, and you'll potentially end up getting a something surprising that you had no idea was even possible to work out where you're moving to, and hopefully that happens sooner than later, but it might take a while. You're not going to see it for a long time. Or you might see it right away. Nobody knows. You just have to trust the process, that once you get to that point, that something's going to turn around and it's going to get better. But I think I'm done trying to be the positive guy, because positivity in 2026, you're a lame-o for that. Like if you try to be like positive to people, they think you're an idiot. So I'm just like, I'm over being the nice guy. So, anyway, it'll work out. Try not to freak out about it, but just don't panic. That's the main thing. Just see it through, and once it happens, then that's great. But yeah, I'm done like trying to be the glass half full on the bright side kind of guy, you know?
Boom.
Roddy Ricch was on another freaking level when it came to this song, man. I got a lot of respect for Roddy Ricch, by the way. Yo, CE, thank you for the sub, bro. I appreciate the sub. I got a lot of respect for Roddy Ricch, because he could have, done the music thing and not been a one-hit wonder. And he decided that he wanted to make the music that he wanted to make instead of doing what records told him to do, record labels and stuff. And maybe it hurt his career a little bit, but man, he was moving different on this song. He was moving different on this one, bro. That's pretty cool. I don't know movies, so these aren't gonna be as sick to me as it probably is to most, but it's a good edit, bro. It's a very good edit. These kind of edits would be super easy to make. It's just you gotta put in a little bit of like practice to it. Like it's people see these and they freak out over them, but the actual edit itself is not that hard. Like it's so easy to do. Like I they're cool. Again, don't get me wrong. These are cool edits, but like people freak out over these style of like edits and I'm like it's very like if you knew how easy that was to make, like it's not that big of a deal.
Re-enter society as a solid citizen.
You're a villain, and you'll always be a villain. You'll never change.
No, you fools. He's tricked us.
You were right.
I'll always be a villain.
Now see, like this one has depth. This one's good.
You gotta let go of that stuff from the past, because it just doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what you choose to be now.
Hey, this one's good. This one's really good. That one's clean.
It ain't my fault he ran right in front of my truck.
Where? On the interstate?
Gosh, I missed it. Dude, Open Season, bro. Open Season was such a good movie, man. Dude, I can't tell you guys how many times I watched Open Season back in the day, dude. I haven't seen that movie in forever, dude. That brought back a lot of memories, man. Yeah, Open Season was so good. That just made me like super nostalgic for a second. Yo, Fritzy Gene, welcome into YouTube. What's up, bro? Welcome in, welcome in. That was your favorite? Nice. Best scene was the gas station part where they broke into the gas station and like I can't remember all of it. They like broke into the gas station or something, and then man, yeah, I like vaguely remember it, but yeah, no, that's dude. I gotta watch that movie again, man. I gotta watch that movie again. Wanted to do that when you were a kid, going into a gas station and trying everything. Oh, dude, I like that would be dream, dude. That would be the dream. You could just go to the gas station and just like yeah, I want this, I want that, and don't have to pay for it. You just sit there and eat it. Like, oh my gosh, that'd be so good. Yeah, okay. Welcome to YouTube. Did I say that right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I did say that right. Okay. Welcome to the YouTube stream. Pixie sticks, slushies, all that candy. See, I wouldn't even be on the candy for real. I would be going towards like I don't know, like probably like I mean, I don't eat like I guess chips maybe. Trying like a bunch of different chips that I've never had or something. I don't really know. I'm not like huge on candy, so I don't know what I would be going for. Well, actually, you know what? I do know what I would be going for. I would probably just be heading over to the monster cooler and getting as many of these as possible. I'm a girl, so getting viewers will be easy, I think. Yeah, I could say a lot of things on that, but I'm just gonna move on past that one. One of every chip, add a bunch of stuff to the hot dog roller. Yo, I ain't never thought about that. You just like you just go over to that and just start like throwing stuff on the hot dog roller. That's dude, gosh, that'd be so fun. I wonder if you were like, I mean, if you were like one of the top content creators, you didn't even have to be a streamer. You could be a YouTuber for sure. But you like somehow convince a gas station to be like, "Hey, can we rent this place for like an hour? No customers come in, and you just go in and just like try everything. Like obviously pay them up front and then just eat whatever you wanted. However much you can eat in 1 hour, you get for free or something like that. Like that would be so sick, dude. Who's in? Are you guys ready? Who's in? I don't know. I think you could do it. If you like, especially if it was an independent person that owned the gas station and you like knew them some and then you also just paid them up front. I don't think they would care. They're like the chillest people ever sometimes. I don't think they would care at all. I mean, obviously, like they could be there and like see they could having their reactions to stuff would be hilarious anyway. I think it could be so funny. Eating an apple, dude. Heck yeah, eating healthy. We love eating healthy. Shout out to healthy food. I love healthy food, man. Is this Dilly's intro to his documentary? Dude, who besides B knows this song? Who is Gen X? What have you done in your lifetime to deserve that song as the entrance? That would be a great intro song though, for real. What would be the first scene in your documentary, Dilly? Like this song plays and then how does the doc start? Cuz I don't think you would go straight into like old home videos from when you were a kid or like baby pictures. Like you would start if you started the documentary like that, you would be like looking back, it's been a hell of a ride or something, you know what I mean? Like Edward 40 hands on the internet, dude. Oh my gosh. I would love to have a documentary one day, man. That'd be so sick. Could you imagine like getting to help make it and stuff? That'd be so cool. How I look at bro as I'm flying through the windshield after he said he was good to drive after 10 beers. What? Dude. Dude. 10 beers is the pregame. That's crazy. Pete driving? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. You piss drunk playing drums in front of a live audience? Nice. Would you be playing Kickstart My Heart? Because that's... Oh, wait. That would be sick. That's like the intro to your documentary, and then you're sitting there playing that on the drums as the first scene. Oh, man, dude. Yo. That'd be so sick. Man, this dude out here sending Seahawks edits as if I'm a Seahawks fan. Hey, you know what? Jokes aside, I am happy for the Seahawks, man. I am happy for them. That thing is freaking beautiful. Wow. Dude. I love that there is still, like, craftsmanship of this level still out there. Like, that is sick. I love that, bro. That is so freaking cool. Whoever in here donated votes. Hey, let's go. What's up, Carly? Yeah, I was sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the reacts, but I feel like I feel like it's deserved to say this really quick. So I streamed last night, Carly, and I was gonna tell everybody about the vote, but I looked at the time wrong and thought that there was more time on the clock for people to vote last night, and I waited until like 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock last night, because that's usually when I hit my like peak of uh viewership. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna wait an hour to be sure to like hopefully have more people here and whatever, and then I'm gonna talk about it. So I I did that exactly, and I clicked on the link, and it was over, and I felt so bad. I don't like I don't have I'm not I don't it's not like I can make a huge difference, right? I mean I'm me, I'm nobody, but um even if it got you like one extra vote or something like that, I was like I had to do it. I was trying to support, and then I realized that it was too late, and I felt so bad. So, I'm sorry if even if it was one vote, like I said, I'm sorry if it messed anything up. I felt terrible that I looked at the time wrong. Um, so I'm very sorry, but I'm happy that we're back. We've got a chance here, and I talked about it tonight. I'll post it in Discord the next couple of days. But yeah, I'm really sorry that that happened the way it did. I felt so bad. Um, Sorry had to throw this in just to let you know we won the Super Bowl. Y'all ignored us. Look where we at. Did we? No, I didn't. What do you mean we ignored? Dude, the Seahawks have had potential for like 3 years, and it just finally worked out this past season. Anybody that was ignoring them, that they were stupid. You know, imagine drunk driving a Jaeger from Pacific Rim. You thought it ended at midnight too? It was 9 p.m. Eastern instead of 9 p.m. PST. They tried to play. Okay, so you thought it was the same. Okay, I don't understand, because we just looked at it and it said 2 days and like 20 some minutes, so it ends this time at 10 p.m. Eastern, or I'm sorry, yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern, which is like, I guess, the same as it was yesterday. I don't know what they did. Um, but either way, I'm sorry that I obviously messed it up, and I hope that it didn't affect anything badly. But what's up, Silver? Here for a bit, dude. What's up, man? It's good to see you, bro. This is great. It'll be a next level comeback if we win as a wild card, dude. You're not wrong. You are not wrong, and we'll riot in the streets like they do after a win if that's the case. Yo, if Carly comes back and wins, we'll have a meetup in North Carolina somewhere, and all of you guys are invited, and we'll burn we'll burn the streets down. Also, frick whoever did what they did to you on Facebook, because that's insane. Like, that's actually insane. Today's push got you back up to first. Wait, no shot. Really? I didn't even wait. Can you see the like the votes as they go, I guess? I figured it was like secret to you until you just like found out if you made it or not. That's sick. Okay, chat, go vote right now. The link is pinned right now, and I'll have it in Discord tomorrow. And if you can vote Sunday, then I'll have it Sunday too. But no, that's sick. Like, congrats on getting back up to first like that. Don't you dare apologize. This little burst of votes is everything. I mean, I'm glad. I just like that's what I was hoping for last night, so that you didn't even end up in this position in the wild card, which last night I didn't even know there was a wild card. So, I was hoping I could go live, and within the last like couple hours of voting, I get enough people to go vote that maybe it pushed you a little bit higher or something like that. And then when I found out it was over, I was like, I am a terrible person. Terrible person. Yo, Tony, what's up, man? Lurkin, also, dude, I dig the mustache. Thank you, dude. It's good seeing you, man, over on YouTube, bro. I haven't seen you over there in a long time. I hope everything is going well, man. I appreciate you tapping in. We're burning down the Carolinas. Exactly. If Carly wins, everybody's coming out to Carolina, and we're freaking burning the streets down. They kept reporting it, and now the link is under review, so everyone's post that shared mine got flagged too. What? Dude, that's like next level freaking like I don't even that's not even like Karen level. Like that's something that's something petty, I guess. I don't like yeah, I don't know. That is insane actually. So everybody that shares the link also gets flagged too. That's crazy. That's a no life, and I hope whoever does that is I hope they
Tom Selleck.
Okay, dude. Thank you. I hope whoever they're trying to get to win the contest or whatever, I hope they finish in last. Started off in third, then second, then fourth, now first. Okay, all right, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I did not do everything right. No, I mean I clearly messed up the timing of it last night. So, I did not do everything right. Tamila, thank you so much. I hope you get famous. I would love to think that I could, but I never will. I have not grown hardly at all this entire year after a huge year of growth last year, so I don't think that's gonna happen, but thank you. Tony Stark in the mother frickin' chat. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Donut? How are you today? Someone hardcore praying on my downfall. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, of all different types of contests, like, I mean, yeah, that's you're gonna have that anywhere, I guess, but like this seems like it would be such a like we're happy for everybody to even have this opportunity kind of thing, you know? Like I don't know. That seems like the kind of thing that people would just be stoked for other people to make it this far and try to like if why would you want to win the contest by like sabotaging other people? Like if you're not good enough to win the contest or don't have the support, then you don't deserve it. Like that's so crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Flagged and soft blocked from posting for the next month. No stories, videos, live chats, voice call for the next month just because you've been posting something that is yours. Dude, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. That is insane. I'm sorry, like, that sucks. 'Cause, like, what if you win? You can't even be like, "Guys, I won." Like, you know? That's crazy. Hey, well, you know what? If you can't do it, then we'll fricking do it. We'll not just me, but my community, the fricking Charlotte community of those of us that stream and stuff, we'll make it up somehow. We'll party and do whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty lame. And I'm really sorry you're having to go through that. So, Wyatt, thank you for the 140 stream streak, by the way. I really appreciate that, Tom Selleck. They hit the art pages too? What? Dude, okay, no. All right. So that is a direct attack then. Like it's not dude. That's insane. I mean, partially you might feel honored in a way because somebody is very scared that they're going to lose to you. So maybe you can get a little bit of like, hey, this person is terrified that they're not good enough to be, they're not good enough to be better than me. But that's such a lame thing to do. Like that is one of the stupidest things I've heard in a very long time, and it's 2026. I hear stupid things every day. Like that's that's next level right there. Um this is one of those communities that prove you meet people for a reason. Yeah, I mean, listen, I I'm a nobody, okay? I have nothing in this world. I don't deserve anything in this world. If I'm good at one thing in life, it is I am the guy that people have always turned to be like a positive person or whatever. And I ain't gonna lie. Uh I'm starting to get to the point where I'm not tired of doing it, but I'm tired of being looked at as a um I don't even know what the word is for it. Like I think people think I'm lame because I'm positive a lot of times these days. So I'm kind of sick of being positive, but in situations like this, if I can, try to somehow help out, like that's all I'm good for. I suck at everything else in life, but if I can be a positive person and help people in situations like this, that's all that matters to me. So, it's an honor to do what I can, and I'm glad that my very small, amazing group of people that watch my streams and stuff can help out too. That's what it's all about. That's what we're all here to do. So I feel like it's got to be someone who either lost to you or someone who narrowly won. Yeah, like it's either somebody that's like trying to get revenge on you, or they're like they're like super intimidated right now, and they're like, "Oh, we have to take her." It's like feels like it's freaking Battleship or something right now. Like they're freaking target locked on you. What's up, Canadian geek? Uh, there's a lot of stupid in this world sometimes. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like every single day, my mind is blown in a new way of how stupid people can be. And the previous day before that, I'm like, yeah, it can't get much more stupid than that. And then the next day, I'm proven wrong instantly. But this is like a different level of that, Like it's a different level of just being like, dude, how lame do you have to be to go out of your way and take it that serious? Like, yeah, that's a nice prize if you win. Like that's a huge deal. It would be something that that's in your like freaking bio of every social media for all time if you won this contest. Like I get it. Like that's a huge deal. But if you got to go to that level to win it, you shouldn't even be in it in the first place. Like that's so stupid, you know? And if this person, whoever it is still in the contest, or even if they're already eliminated, I hope that somehow they get outed at some point and they don't deserve anything in the art world after this. Like they don't. I'm sorry, I don't care how good it is. They don't deserve it, you know? Cuz that's not the way you go about it. That's not, if it's good enough to win, it's good enough to win. If it's not, it's not. Like, I'm sorry, that's just how it is. You can still appreciate art in other ways. It just might not be better than somebody else's in the people's opinions or community. You don't have to go sabotage somebody for that, you know? Ugh, getting pissed. I'm getting freaking pissed just talking about it. I'd rather have positive keys than any other keys. Dude, I'm so just demoralized in life that my positivity is running out. The only way that I have positivity is because of you guys and because I know y'all are dealing with stuff. And if it wasn't for that, I would have lost it. If I didn't have you guys here in the community, I probably would not be the person that I've been my entire life before this. So you guys let my positivity come out, and then when it's me and myself, then I talk terribly to myself all day every day. But you guys let the positivity come out. So thank you for that. Tempted to go check the other artists, see if anyone else got flagged. That's a good point. Like, if they, yeah, I mean, it might not hurt, like, going to check and see if everybody's that way. Cause, like, if you got targeted specifically, like, that's crazy. If everybody did, then that's even more wild. Man. The odd man out, yeah. I mean, that might narrow it down. Like, seriously, like, you might actually find out who did it that way, you know? Man. Frayed brushes and spoiled paint. Yeah, I mean, that's insane. That is insane. I'm a hater too, can't lie. To me or in general? Cuz listen, my positivity has been dimmed quite a lot recently. But I still feel like I'm good at it. But when it comes to me, I'm the worst I've ever been at talking about myself. Example, literally at the start of stream, talking about Kurt. Kurt's at Streamer U right now. Does he have a chance? Who knows? But he's there because he believes in himself. I could have drove to Atlanta and been there for today or tomorrow, whatever day it was going to be. Was I going to make it? Absolutely not. But I could have at least believed in myself to try. Heck no. I don't believe in myself. Why should I? I've failed at everything else in life. A lot of it out of my hands, but it's still a failure, you know, and other people get by. So, crazy because I've seen people with paid ads using their voter links. So the issue is not with the domain verification, it was your link specifically. Dude, I'm at the point, Carly, where I'm almost like I'm gonna go full on like freaking CIA agent level of investigation here and figure out what's going on. You don't mess with my friends like that, okay? That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Keys too relatable. You got it, bro. Just don't be negative. I mean, I wish, bro. I've been this way since I was about 5 years old. Have no reason to say any of the things that I say about myself. My parents have always been supportive. Had some rough times with friends, but I've always had at least one friend that's been supportive. Now I have you guys to convince me that all the things that I tell myself is a lie, and yet I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm just always this way, I guess, for some reason. No idea what Streamer U is. Just see people tagging Kais and that. Yeah. Streamer U is like a huge opportunity for like like any streamer. You just have to get selected to do it. Yoda's Force Ken, thank you so much for the follow. That's a crazy name. But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it's like it's a big opportunity for people to kind of have their breakout, and they're having open tryouts this year, like in person, where you just go in front of, I'm assuming, Kai Cenat and other people like that, and if you get selected, you get sent to Streamer University, where you learn a bunch of like really big info about how to become successful and be better for yourself and your community, and what content to do and things like that. And just being there, you get like so much exposure. It's pretty insane. So thought you enroll. That's what they did last time, where you apply on a site and he picks. They're doing both. Yeah. They're doing both. So you can, if you can't make it in person, then you can do it online like last year or last time. But they're having one in Atlanta, one in New York, and one in LA, which is where Kurt is right now. And I guess you basically just like try to tell them what you do in person, and like I don't know if you show them like some of your previous content or exactly what exactly goes into it, but Kurt is there now. It's not until the 14th, so I think they're literally camping for 48 hours just to like be there in person. We'll get back to reacts, but we're just chatting right now, so I'll throw some music back on. If you show up IRL, is it like open auditions? I think so. Like I said, I really don't know how the open auditions would work, because it would be hard. It would be hard for like somebody who strictly does like reacts or something to just be like, okay, yeah, I do reacts, and like, do you show them your previous work? Like, I don't really know how it goes, but anybody can apply online. Anybody can show up in person. That's what I do know. You should just try it. Nah. Nah. We believe in you. You're the most believable person I know. You can win if you want. No, I mean, this is like, why is this playing? This is like, I don't know what the requirements are. I would assume you at least have to be affiliate to apply. That's probably the minimum. But there's people that have made it to Streamer U that are very small, and as soon as they get accepted, then they instantly blow up because their name is out there. I follow a girl called, her name is Primate Page. I followed her for a couple of years because she's done IRL stuff. She had some really funny clips I saw on TikTok. Great content, and she would hit like maybe 100 or 200 most streams, but she got accepted last year, and now she's like, this is her job now, like it's her career and everything, just by going there and meeting people and, you know, collabs and connecting with people and stuff like that. So it's literally a life-changing thing if you make it. But I mean, I'm looking at Kurt's stream now. There's a line of people on a street sidewalk, and wherever the event is taking place is not even visible. Like, it's 48 hours before this even starts, and it's people that are lined up for an entire block, it looks like, outside. Did you want to go over the Utah part tonight? Yeah, if you have a if there's a video of it or something, yeah. But yeah, like I'm pretty sure like it doesn't matter how small or large of a content creator you are. I mean, if you're obviously like if you're one name that somebody like, everybody knows, then yeah, you're probably not gonna get accepted because there's no point. You've already made it, right? But I don't think there's like a necessarily a cap of how many followers or how many viewers you have or anything like that. So watch me watch this video right quick. Pulls out phone and JBL. I know, right? That would be so funny. I mean, like Kurt was there whenever he got there today, and he was like, he's a skate streamer, so he was skating and stuff. So I don't know if like whenever it's his turn, like, all right, I'm gonna do a kickflip, I'm gonna do a tray flip. Like, I don't know how it works, you know. Doesn't hurt to try. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just feel like I don't even have 500 followers yet, dude. You know, like I hit 400 at the end of last year, and I haven't even made it to 500 halfway through this year. So I just like, I don't think I got what it takes to get to that level. I think, no, you know what? I'm going to rephrase that. I do think that I have what it takes to get to that level. But where I am right now and like how things have been, I don't think I do. I don't think it's worth it, you know? Have all the clips and pics and skate clips. Okay, sweet. Thank you, boyo. Chicken Little reference. Super consistent viewership. Used to have 20 view streams at 100. Have 2 view streams at 700. Dude, streaming is in a terrible place right now. Like it's insane how bad it's gotten in so many different ways. But like, I just, yeah, I could go on a whole thing about that too. But yeah, I mean, it's in a bad place. But you never know, Carly. You win this contest, or even if you don't somehow win this, use that as like a, hey, I participated in this contest and made it to whatever round, and then just like use that to gain some momentum on Twitch or whatever platform you want to use it on, you know? I guess not Facebook for a while, but you can definitely turn it into a positive no matter what, you know? Yeah, exactly. Just like it's a springboard to like success, some kind of way, you know? You can make like super cool like recap of it, of like, this is my experience of what it was like to participate in this or something like that, you know? Thought about deleting all my meta accounts, but instead I'm doubling down, making all new pages. That's what's up. See, I love that. You're the kind of person that like, this is gonna sound terrible at first, but I promise it's gonna be better. If this was gonna happen to anybody, you're the perfect person for it to happen to, because you will fight back in every single way possible. Like, I haven't even known you that long, but I know that like this happened to you. Of all people, it was you. You will find a way to fight back in every single way, and I love that about you. Like, that is like, they're gonna go that low, you're gonna be like, all right, well, check this out, you know what I mean? Like, you've got like a freaking checkmate waiting for every move that they gonna make, you know what I mean? Yeah, I swear that wasn't meant to sound bad. Like, that was a good thing. It sounded bad at first, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, you just gotta, every single move that they try to make, you just gotta combat it in some way. So if it's meta stuff, does that mean your Instagram got messed up too? What's up, Panda? You want some hot sauce? Dude, speaking of hot sauce, Hot One stream on Tuesday. It's gonna be lit. I'm working my butt off to give you guys the best Hot One stream possible on Tuesday. I've got the whole lineup. I'm going all out for this stream. What's good though, Panda? Hope your early wake up call for today went well, man. Let me get a little wheel spin going here, and then I will do the hot sauce, and then we'll get back into the reacts for a bit. Just got back home. Holy, dude. Didn't you have to get up at like 4 a.m. or something? Hey, okay. Little Blaze 619. Haven't had this one in a minute, bro. Haven't had this one in a minute. All right, let me go grab that, and then we'll get back to the reacts. I also changed the playlist. I personally like the new Music Friday on Spotify just because I get to hear a lot of new stuff, but for stream, it's probably not the best. With that being said, here's Wonderwall. Okay, I'll be back.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should.
Wow. Wow. I was trying to give you guys some music to listen to, bro. Wow, that's crazy. All right, we got Blaze 619. This is a mango chili hot sauce, which is one of the greatest combos and two of the greatest things that you could combine. Pretty mild habs, jalapenos in here. It's pretty mild overall. It does have ghost pepper, so it ramps up at the end a little bit. Wife had a procedure done this morning, had breakfast with the kids by the lake, took them to a museum while we waited, did some running around after. Then our town has another lake that has a part that does live music, so we took the kids to that. Oh, nice, dude. That's awesome. Minus the procedure, it sounds like you had a pretty fantastic day. That sounds like a peaceful summer day right there. I'm glad you got to, do all that, and I hope the procedure went well too, man. Seriously, you guys have been going through it, man. It breaks my heart knowing that you guys, not just Panda and his family, but everybody in the community in general. Like, it breaks my heart knowing you guys are going through stuff. All right. Little Blaze 619. It's in the Discord if you want to check it out. Cheers. Dude. The sweetness up front from the mango. I love mango, by the way. I love mango. So the sweetness up front, it hits, and then you get the ghost pepper, like, coming in like at the back. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good, dude.
Amorandum, welcome in. I'm saying hello.
Yo! Amorandum, what's up, dude? Popping in to say ew. Thank you, man. That made my day. Thank you for saying ew. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing good, man. It's the most calm reaction to ghost pepper I've ever seen. Yeah, I think it's partially due to the fact that I've been in pain for 11 years straight, that my heat tolerance is just like through the roof, because pain just doesn't affect me like it should a normal person. And I eat a lot of spicy stuff too, which probably helps, but yeah, I don't really get affected by too much spicy stuff. However, on Tuesday that might change, because I do have. Thank you, E40. On Tuesday, I do have this to take on, thanks to Boyo. I'm not gonna lie. The closer this gets and the more I add stuff to the stream for Tuesday, and I have to think about it, I think I'm gonna be chilling all the way up until probably. A lot of people trip up on number 8, which in the show is the bomb. The box set is a little bit different, and I'll explain that on Tuesday of why that is. But once we get to number 9, that's when it's gonna get gnarly. Like, that is probably the first one that's gonna hurt a lot for me. And then number 10 is there is no Scoville unit to it. I don't know, you probably can't even see this because it's so bright. Yeah, you can't even see it. But the description of the last sauce, there is no Scoville unit on this sauce yet because it's so hot that they haven't figured it out yet. It's a pretty much brand new sauce, and they have no clue. They have no clue how hot it is yet, so that's pretty scary. So I'm terrified of that one. I'm not gonna lie, that one terrifies me. But it's gonna be fun, I can promise you that. One chip challenge, I did the one chip challenge on stream, and guess how many people were there to see it? This was back in probably, yeah, it was 2022. Guess how many people were in my stream that day to see it? 0. I had 0 viewers. This was 2022. I think I streamed like 6 times total in 2022. I had 0 viewers. I did the one chip challenge, and I ate the chip on stream, and then I was like, okay, I'm hurting bad. What do I do now? And so I literally just sat in my chair at my desk trying to wait the pain out, and then I just ended stream. I was like, what else do I do? I didn't know how to do things back then, so I was just like, okay, I ate the chip. See you guys next time. I just ended stream. There's no clips of it. There's no footage of it. Like, it's gone. It's erased in time and space forever. But I think that was the last year of the one chip challenge because somebody died that year eating it or something, and it is no longer made anymore. So. But it is funny. I've had other chips that were like challenge chips. I just never did it on stream. So no more Da Bomb. I mean, they do make Da Bomb, but I love what they did in this set and not include the actual Da Bomb in there. I think it's really cool what they did, and I'll talk about that on Tuesday. Why no footage? Because I just like had no reason to have footage of it back then. That was over 2 years before I started taking content serious. Like 2024, November of 2024 is when I was like, all right, I'm gonna lock in and like really take this serious. So that was 2 years before that. I didn't do anything like recording or YouTube or whatever, so the footage is gone. Twitch probably has it. Like, I don't think they fully like delete everything. I could like request it or something, but I wouldn't even know when to tell them like, hey, like give them a date of when it could be or anything, you know. I'm gonna put this back. I'll grab something else to show you that I have also done on stream. I think maybe that was for a video. Can't remember. But if you have any spicy stuff that you want me to do, you can always send it to me, and I will do it on stream. Also, I like how Yoda's Force Kin followed me, and then I went back to the same number of followers that I had at the start of stream. That's awesome, man. Okay, so I have done these. I did a video. I know I did one video on this. I did it on YouTube way back. The video is still up. The second one, I don't remember what I did it for. But this is a, it's called One Hot Mother Sucker. And this, it has melted.
Oh my God! I can't believe this.
It has melted to the plastic bag.
Yo, I cannot believe this. Oh my God!
Which is kind of crazy.
I can't believe this.
It has melted to the plastic bag, but this is what it looks like. I know you can't see it very well. It is pretty much black, and it has nothing but pepper flakes inside of it. The ingredients in this are the craziest part about it. Keep in mind, this is a sucker, right? What is a sucker made out of? It's sugar, corn syrup, like things like that, right? The ingredients list for this sucker are listed in order by weight. So anything that you see food-wise and you look at the ingredients, the first one that shows up on an ingredient list is what by weight is the most in that food. So this sucker, the ingredients are habaneros, ghost peppers, Carolina Reaper peppers, corn syrup, sugar, flavoring, and food coloring. So by weight, there are more peppers in this sucker than sugar and corn syrup, which is how you have to make the sucker itself. This thing sucks. No pun intended. It is brutal to try and sit there and just let it dissolve and just like taste buds gone for like 3 days. It burns everything on your tongue, your like cheeks, everything. It is gnarly. So with that being said, if you guys would ever want to see this go down or anything, let me know. Yeah, I mean, don't worry about posting it. It's embarrassing to go back and watch videos of myself, so. Do you have anything to save for the Hot One stream? Have anything to save for the Hot One stream? What do you mean? Oh, save me from the Hot One stream. Sorry, I misread that. I'm going to prep my stomach with a banana because that's the best way to prevent cramps from happening. And otherwise, no, I have nothing else. I don't know if I'll have time or money to get like a smoothie or anything like that for afterwards. I can't do ice cream, so Yeah, I'm really not sure, actually. I really have no idea. Oat milk or something? Yeah, that would probably help, but I don't know if I'm gonna have, because I gotta buy the wings first, and so that's gonna be less money that I don't already have, and then I don't know if I'll have time to get milk or anything other than that, so we'll see. It'll be a good time. I can't wait. I'm actually really excited. Eating some hot lime Cheetos, and that's hot enough, but good. Hey, listen, heat tolerance varies per person, so just because mine is very high doesn't mean that's for everybody. The stuff that you're gonna see on Tuesday.
Officer_Boyo just cheered 68 bits. This is all I got.
68.
This is all I got to get something to save yourself so we don't struggle to get an ambulance for you.
Dude, TTS guy, you gotta lock in. Nah, listen. I'm good. I appreciate the concern. I'll be fine. I've done a lot of stupid stuff when it comes to spicy food in my life. I'll be okay. After stream Tuesday night might be rough. Wednesday might be rough, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna be fine. What's up, Sonia? Welcome in. Boyo, thank you for the bits, and I'm sorry TTS man is still broken. I don't know what's wrong with it. I really have no idea. But yeah, Sonia, I hope you're doing well today. That's gonna be fun. I'm stoked. It's gonna be a good time on Tuesday. All right. Let's get to the clip queue. And then let me know. I'm going to skip the first one because Rooster requested it, and he's not going to be here. So I'm going to skip the first one and save that.
Control Houston.
Dude, that's the first thing that pops up on the clip queue. Rip gut and too late, rest easy. Yeah, it's not like something that I would suggest a lot of people trying to do. But I won't say I'm a professional, but I've done this for a long time, and it'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Look, my stomach hurts. My stomach permanently hurts. I have Crohn's disease, okay? My stomach hurts every second of every single day. So if I get cramps or anything from the hot one stuff, then it's just going to be a little bit worse than it normally is, you know? I live with this every day, so how's my day? It's been okay. I haven't had a great day mentally today, but I'm trying not to let it get me down too much, you know. I hope you've had a good one though, Sonia. I appreciate you being here. All right, we're gonna get into these.
Control Houston, please call station for voice check.
All right, station, this is Mark Zuckerberg at Facebook. Can you hear me okay?
Dude.
So,
hey, Mark, we read you loud and clear. It's a pleasure to talk with you today.
I think we should start by,
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Can you introduce yourselves and your roles and how long you've been working up there for?
That's a great question, Mark.
Gosh, that's... Oh my gosh, I would hate every second of that.
Let's start with a couple of questions here about the science that you're doing on board the space station. So what kind of research are you doing in space?
This guy's just slowly floating upwards. Ooh, that was clean. Hold up. Yo, wait. Yo, that was clean. The little pass of the mic right there. And the catch in between the... Yo, they practiced that for sure. Oh, God. That's so... Okay, all right. That's... Okay. Dude, there's nothing more awkward than being in a conversation with somebody and you're like, you're trying to figure out the delay and you keep interrupting them and then they stop and then you stop and then you wait for them to say something, but then they don't, and then you don't know if you should say something. Like, gosh, it's so embarrassing for no reason. Losing the fight at this point, I'll start on what we talked about when I have a chance. Dude, yeah, Panda, you might be gone by now, but first of all, have a good night. I'm glad you made it back safe. Second, don't stress it, please. Like, seriously. It's no rush, it's no pressure at all. So, I just appreciate you being willing to do that, man. I do be back. Oh, that just reminded me of another video. That was a good one. That was great. That was fantastic. Okay, I added 2 videos to the clip queue because we only had 3 when I started stream, so I added a couple that are going to run before the ones that were added during stream.
All right, a record-breaking moment in Neptune
Shout out
Beach
to our
this
boy
week.
Chad
Take a look.
Caruso, man. For those that don't know, this man just skated from the West Coast to the East
Check out
Coast
professional skateboarder Chad
in
Caruso.
39
He
days,
finished his
I
historic
believe.
coast-to-coast ride in Neptune Beach yesterday evening. So the Long Island native started his journey in
Absolutely
Venice Beach, California. It
so
was May 1st.
inspiring. Chad did this one time already, and it was a few months journey. He did it with the goal this year to do it in like 30 to 40 some days while injured, by the way, and he got injured about halfway on the trip to the point where he could barely walk, and he still got it done, man. He still got it done. This man is a inspiration. You don't have to skate, you don't have to do any kind of action sport or anything. Determination, if you set your mind to do something, you can frickin' do it, and this man is proof of that right here. What's up, Magic Turtle? Does he get more than one board? No, he skates one board, same set of trucks, same set of wheels from West Coast to East Coast. He's never had to replace any of the main parts of the board on either journey so far. And yes, Clip Q is open, and welcome to YouTube, Magic Turtle. He made it to the East Coast already. He did, yeah. This is his news interview.
Breaking his own Guinness World Record.
Broke his own world
male
record
athlete to skateboard across the country.
And he's a fantastic
I can't put it into words.
dude
It's like,
as well.
I don't know, yeah, skating in and seeing all the people, I was just literally at a loss of words.
All right, Chad,
I mean,
you are cool
that
as I
man
don't
does
know
not look
what.
like
He's
he
in
just
the
skated
studio
from
to
the
talk
West
more about
Coast to
his
the
journey.
East Coast, man.
So how many miles did you travel just yesterday?
Oh, yesterday was 60 miles.
60 miles. So were you tired when you got to Neptune Beach?
Honestly, at that point, all the adrenaline, all the people and stuff, I wasn't even thinking about the pain at that point.
Well, you know the pain, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
Where do you feel it when you're skateboarding?
I mean, your feet a lot, your calves. That's pretty much
Yeah,
it.
lower body. So even your toes are aching at
yeah.
that point. Yeah, and every single day, you know, doing this.
Just imagine skateboarding 60 miles in one day. Like 60 miles, that's a pretty long ways, right? It's like 60 miles isn't just like a quick trip thing, right? Like you're not just hopping in the car and just casually driving 60 miles, right? Like that's you gotta like think about it. Like, okay, this is gonna take me probably an hour or more to get there, right? To be able.
Shadow says, "Be safe from beyond."
Okay, thank you, Shadow. to skateboard for 60 miles is insane. And then to do that for almost 40 days straight is, dude, like, come on, man.
You know, you saw you had a big fan base, the crowd. How did that feel coming into Neptune?
Unreal. I mean, I couldn't believe how many people were there. Every block there was more waves of people. I'm like getting hit with emotion. I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
I know. You picked the right place. I mean, it's so cool because some of the kids that were talking, how inspiring you are. And really, that's the goal of why you took this mission.
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like 10 years ago, I was down a different path and I got sober and changed my life. So I just want to kind of show what's possible if you make better choices.
Yeah, better choices, and you have to have skill too to do something this grand.
Well, they both take hard work, you know?
Yeah, they both take hard work, yeah. So this was the second time that you've done this cross-country skateboarding like activity, I'll call it. What made you want to do it again?
I mean, I'm getting older, so 39. I was looking back, I'm like, I kind of had this unique experience of skating across the country once. Let me see how far I can take it and how much I could push myself while I still can.
Right, and you're also helping to raise awareness and dollars for a charity that's near.
So I'm sure he's getting ready to talk about it, but he had like a pretty rough life up to you know, like around a decade ago, and he got like arrested and stuff. I think it was a DUI or something, and that was his like wake up call. And he completely like went sober, changed his life, turned his life around, whatever. And he's always had a love for skating, and to like have that as an idea to like skate across America, get it done, and then a few years later go back and do it a second time is like so insanely inspirational, man. It's insane. Watched part of the first and maybe second stream day. That's cool. Yeah, he skated every day and live streamed the whole thing this year, which is so cool. No, this is the second one, Brolando. This is the one that just ended a couple of days ago. The turnaround's
of course, yeah, for Natural
man.
High. They're in classrooms in all 50 states, and they help kids focus their energy on things they're passionate about rather than drugs and alcohol.
Yeah, check out their website. It's naturalhigh.org. I went on there this morning. Some really cool stuff. And it's
just like me.
Skateboarding based.
Nah,
like a lot
I
of the
appreciate it.
Yeah, it's skateboard
I wish
too,
I
but
could
it's
be an
really just any
inspiration, man.
activity. Anything that gets you outside or that you're just interested.
That would be my goal in life, is
distraction.
to be an inspiration
I have a 14
to
and a
people.
12-year-old, and I feel like the busier I keep them, the less trouble they'll get into.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's that's where my attention's drawn. So if I'm excited about something, I'll do my best work there.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so on your journey, he has a little deer here that he brought, because, I mean, I bet you had some moments where you just were a little freaked out, and this is a reminder of one of those.
Yeah, so I think it was about 2 days ago, I skated over 100 miles in one day.
Dude.
And sun's coming down, it's dark out, and a deer just gets spooked and sprints out in front of me, like 3 feet in front of me. So it's kind of a wild moment, and then the fan brought that to me.
Yeah, I mean, and what was
Dude,
cool, when you were on the
that's
stream
another cool
yesterday-
thing too, is like people would know where he was on his journey, and they would stop, like they would find him and give him like water or like cash to get drinks or snacks on the way, or just like not give him anything, but just be there to support and stuff. Like, man, it's so cool. It's so cool. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the setup was basically the same, Brolando, from the first year to the second.
At 10:30, people were stopping, they were waving. I mean, you get a lot of interaction on the road because you're just skateboarding in random places.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the trip you are alone, you know, but as you get closer to cities or, you know,
Forrest Gump,
obviously Jacksonville, like more come out, but a lot of it you're also spent alone too. You know?
All right, and so this is the skateboard. Tell me a little bit about how old is this baby? And it's been through some things.
Yeah, I mean, this basically just
Look
went
at the wheels,
39 days
dude.
across the country, nonstop, and
Is it done?
I didn't change anything. Didn't change the wheels, the bearings,
I
nothing.
think that's so strange, right? But did it get a little more challenging when the wheels started looking like this?
A little bit. I think it actually just looks crazier than it is because it still is rolling right here.
Oh, yes.
It hurts a little bit.
All right, are you done? Are you gonna? What's next?
I'm gonna
for you?
retire this board, and me, I need some rest.
You need
myself,
some
too.
rest. So, and I know with Guinness World Records, like they still have to kind of qualify and look at everything and make sure. But since you broke your own record, I think you're safe.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll see.
All right. So I know you're going home. And your wife is here. So hi. I know you were happy to see her yesterday.
Oh yeah. It's been, so I did a month of training in California beforehand, so it's been like 2 months I haven't seen her.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. We're really proud of you. Our little skateboarding city. You definitely inspired a lot of kids yesterday too.
Thank you so much. And Jacksonville has been incredible and very welcoming.
Yeah, it's a good place to be. No doubt about it.
So Chad, I'm gonna go full screen for this just to say this really quick. Chad, that in and of itself is like a huge inspiration, right? Like I don't think anybody can fully grasp what skating across the United States would be like unless you are a skateboarder, right? Like to the normal person, you're like, yeah, I mean, that sounds like it would be pretty gnarly, but like I don't think it can fully like process, and nobody that except for Chad can actually really know what it is like, because he's the only one that has done it like this, right? At least, I mean, there's been some other people that have done journeys and things like that, similar, but like it's at least a very, very, very small group of people that can really understand what it's like. And he did it the first time. His arrival to the East Coast was at Jackalope the first year they had it in Virginia Beach. And I met him that year. He had been back the previous 2 years. Obviously, this year he was not there because he was still skating. But one thing that I think is very important to say about Chad, the journey, everything that goes into it, the training, all of that stuff is very respectable, and like there's really no way to describe how incredible it really is. But the thing that's stood out to me about Chad ever since I got to meet him the first year at Jackalope is the kind of person that you can tell he is. I met him the first year. It was a brief interaction because there were hundreds of people that were lined up just wanting to shake his hand and congratulate him. His wife was there. And like they were trying to spend time together, but he was also gracious in letting people, come up to him. He wasn't like standoffish or trying to be alone or anything like that. And throughout the weekend, I bumped into him a couple of times randomly. And even though we had a super short interaction the first time we met, like he remembered my name from that interaction. And throughout the weekend, anytime we were around, like he made it a point to speak to me. Same to him from me. And going into Jackalope the second year when he was there, I was like, I was going into it thinking like, this guy's not going to remember me. He literally met thousands of people last year, right? And he remembered me. We had a nice conversation, and I told him how, I was very proud of him, of course, like a year later, seeing all of the things that he 100,000% deserved credit-wise after that first journey, and told him how, with my health stuff, like seeing things like that, even though this wasn't a thing anyway related to Crohn's disease or anything, like I can take inspiration by seeing people with their determination to, try to get this thing done that they have in mind. I took what he did and just been like, man, like, he did this and I can keep fighting my fight. We had a nice conversation about that. And into year 3, same thing. He, each time I saw him, we had a it might be a small conversation. It might be a brief, what's up, how you doing today? But like either way, every time he was around, and I know this wasn't just for me either. I saw it with anybody that I was around any of those times. He would do the same thing with them. And he had a documentary from the journey that they premiered at Jackalope last year, being there, getting to see that with him and his wife. There were probably 100, 200 people there to watch it and have that like intimate moment of like seeing that and the ins and outs of things that you don't see. You know, Instagram is great because you get to share the journey, but you don't see the bottoms, right? Most of the time, people, when they post stuff on social media, it's like the best of the best. You don't see the worst days. You don't see the pain. You don't see, you know, at whatever hotel he's checking into after 60 miles of skating, icing his feet because he's in so much pain and like all this stuff. And so seeing that, getting to watch it like with him and his family and friends that were there, like it was something I hope I'll never forget, man. It was super cool. And then finding out, you know, that he was going to do this again this year and breaking his own record literally within like 40 days. Like that West Coast to East Coast on a skateboard in a little over a month. Like that's hero type stuff, you know what I mean? And especially his reason for doing it, charity and trying to raise awareness, you know, helping kids to focus on things that are going to help them long term and staying out of trouble and things like that, man. It's pretty special. And I hope I'll get to see Chad again next year, Jackalope, or at some point in the future, and just tell him how stoked I am again that he got this done, because it's an inspiration to not just skateboarders but people in general, that if you put your mind to something, you can do it. Like, doesn't matter what you've been through, like you can 100% do it. So yeah, super stoked for Chad. I'm glad that he did it and broke his own record. And I don't know if he'll take on this journey a third time, but I don't think he has a single thing left to prove at this point. He has done it twice, and now hopefully he can just enjoy time with his family and skate for fun again and not have to do this, you know. Skaters are the best with some of their fans. They are. I mean, it's true. I could tell so many stories through the years of how incredible people have been that I've gotten to interact with, just skaters and people within action sports and stuff like that. This one I was gonna watch in case we didn't have enough stuff, but I can skip it because it's probably not something that you guys would like super be interested in. It's like BMX stuff. And we got some other ones to catch up on anyway. So if we have time later, I'll go back to it. I want to watch your guys' stuff, not stuff that I choose. You know? Makes it feel like I'm being selfish.
And grab a friend.
What the heck is this?
Fun is around the bend. There's fresh surprises that will never end. Come macrame with me. Grab some yarn and grab some beads. Hello,
What?
my darlings. Last week,
Why did you stop?
we made a beautiful sunshine. And the week before that, we made a puppy dog. Dear Kathy, I believe a good project would be a macrame owl.
Yeah, I
Owls
might
are lots
regret
of
what I
fun
was
to
saying
make.
a minute ago.
I
Yeah.
love your show. Dear Kathy, I would like to make a macrame owl. Can you show me, please? Dear Kathy, every week I ask you to make an owl, and you still won't make an owl. Now, as I have stated
Gosh, the editing on this is funny, dude.
many times on this show, I am deathly afraid of
Yo,
owls.
what's up, Steak?
They severely frighten me. As a compromise, I have invited the macrame pals on the program. to make a macrame owl. And I'm going to teach them how to do so with my eyes closed because, as I've repeatedly told all of you, I'm deathly afraid of owls and I don't want to do this. Oh, that must be them now. Hello.
5 a.m. woke up.
We are
woke ho 15 minutes ago. You got hosed in Rome?
What?
I see you, Steak.
We begin by tying a half hitch around the ring, a nose, a triangle nose.
So
now
wait, it's 5 a.m. there? So you guys are like 6 hours ahead there? Okay. I hope so. Oh gosh. Yeah, you got here for something that I don't even know what we're watching. So enjoy.
The eyes. They only live at night. Okay? No! I don't know if it was a bird or an owl or a man.
How's Rome so far,
Came
Steak?
into my room and repeatedly started pecking at my body, pecking at my face. Pecking. It's a terrible feeling.
What are we watching?
And being alone is almost as terrible. But
Hey, what's up, Cora?
Now, I want everyone to take their owl.
Welcome
Do they
in.
have their owl?
Didn't
Do
sleep
they
for
need
like
their owl?
48 hours. I'm so
Okay.
cooked.
I want you
What?
to bury your owl.
Kathy, don't you want to see what I made?
We've been watching clips from this series all stream.
Yeah! Oh! Abby! Why would you do that?
Kathy, would you like to see mine?
Mitchell, if it's not an owl, I suppose I can take a look. It's an owl! Daniela!
What'd you
where's
think it
Daniela?
was?
Who's there?
Dude, I want to go. You know what I want to do is I want to go to a rage room. Just folded that table.
You're lying! This is supposed to be my safe place!
Me when rage room? Dude. That's what in the world, bro? I got probably a total of 3 hours of sleep until now. Dude, you're on my schedule. Like, that's my pace that I go at. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Well, I hope you can get some more rest, because you definitely need it. I want you to be able to enjoy the trip, man. I don't want you to be tired the whole time. Like, that's such a sick opportunity. Like, you know what I mean? Rage Room sounds hella good right now. Live stream a Rage Room. If they would let me, I would do that for sure. I know some of those places have restrictions on that. But if I could find one that would let me, I would love to do that. Most uncomfortable 2 days of your life. Need to sleep right now, but I can't. Woke up to pee, and now I'm just awake. Dude, that's the worst, because like you're so tired, but you can't sleep. That's the worst, man. I hope you'll be able to, man, because I want you to enjoy that trip, man. That's such a sick opportunity, you know.
Yo, what the deal? Yo, y'all watching this tape right now? That means I didn't make it. Either I'm a prisoner, or worse, dead. But either way it goes, I'm gonna tell y'all the rules to survive this situation. Rule number 1, you gotta be quick. Rule number 2, don't fall down. And rule number 3, whatever you do, never look back. Y'all wish me luck. Snatch and run, y'all!
Dude, that's... Is that what... Did you send that because of the conversation at the start where we were talking about the gas station, bro? Hey, hey, at least with my idea, I was saying you could talk to the owner beforehand and get it all like planned out. That way you ain't got to snatch and run, you know what I mean? Oh, dude. Yeah, Steak, I want to watch I want to watch finals for park stuff tomorrow and Sunday, I think it is. I just got to figure out what time it is. And I saw today, dude, I didn't even know this was happening. They're doing it on Fuel TV, which makes me so stoked because I've talked about Fuel TV, how like that was my introduction to skateboarding, and they're like reviving Fuel TV, and like they had some huge party last night as like a kickoff to the revive of Fuel TV and stuff. And they're showing the park finals this weekend. I'm like, that's sick, you know? That's so cool. But yeah, I think semis are Saturday and then finals on Sunday. I'm not gonna stream it, but I'm definitely gonna be tapped in watching it. So I'm glad you're there, man. I'm glad you made it safe too.
To look at it, you'd think Ryer's shoe store here in Sharon, Pennsylvania
Most
is
intense. Wait,
you know,
what?
a shoe store.
Shoe salesman?
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's the playing field of a champion.
Wow, dude, that was cinema right there. The way they rolled up to the storefront like
shoe
that.
Store. Oh no. That's the playing field of a champion.
Cinema.
Here he comes now, out of the bullpen.
Gosh, I would
the
hate
hottest
my life.
pitcher in the retail shoe game today. Big number one, Larry Jolton.
11C, coming up. I wouldn't go any bigger than that. You got some nice dress shoes, 20% off. Like the light better? I do too. Especially for the summertime. Listen to me. You order the two shoes, whatever color you want. If it comes in, it don't fit. If you don't like it, you're not obligated to take it. Big day, clean it up.
Larry Jolton is the Cy Young of his time. The best of the big league shoe pitchers.
Yeah, have a good night, or morning, Steak. I hope you can get some rest, man. Glad you made it all right. This is big number one.
Only 38,000 feet in Sharon, Pennsylvania. Last year, Larry Jolton sold $423,000 worth of shoes.
Dang!
We're busy today, fellas. I can
He's
feel
a
it.
sweat.
I can feel it. It's going to be busy.
His stats make him the MVP, the officially recognized champion shoe salesman.
It's not bad to limp on you. You know that.
He's got it all. Fastball, curveball, sinker, slider. He can pitch inside, outside, down the middle, 8 C's, 11 triple E's, wingtips, loafers, boots, and moccasins.
Love it. I love it.
Now he's got his rhythm. Now he's throwing strikes.
It's getting wild.
Just watch.
Oh my gosh, I would hate this job.
care of you.
Was a passion.
Sorry, like to have a seat? And we'll get you right now. Got everybody's shoes. Hey, we're hot today. Got both of them.
Yeah,
Got both of them.
exactly. What's the comparison? Like if this guy had 423K, what is second place got? My man in second place, he probably sitting at a cool like 60 grand. You know what I mean? Like this guy's on like a whole nother level, you know? 423K and 83 is 1.4 million today. Where's this guy now? You know what? Never mind. He's probably still doing this.
Larry Jolton's rule number one.
This man
if you're standing
lives
still,
for the
you're
job.
Not selling shoes. It was drive that made him the hottest pitcher in
See?
shoes today.
It's just wanting to be the best. You know, like goes back to my days in Brooklyn when I used to go down to the playground and play ball. Well, we weren't getting no money for it. We were playing for nothing. Yet you had to win. It was so important to win that game just to feel good about yourself. Well, I apply the same thing to sell shoes. It's like a fire burning in me. You know, that never goes out. You just got to do the best job possible.
I bet this dude not only sells the shoes, I bet he cycle counts. I bet he does inventory. I bet this man, they have to beg him to go home at the end of the shift. Like this man would be working 20 hours a day if he could, probably. It's that fire burning. I mean, look, hey, you know what? If you have a passion in life, who cares what it is? This man's passion is selling shoes. He wanted to be the best at it. Why not? You know?
10 on.
Of course, the inner fire. Every champion has it. But what makes Larry Jolton a shoe-in for the Shoe Retailers Hall of Fame is the little something extra he puts on every pitch.
You ever helped that shoe?
Did I? See? Nothing to it.
Maybe you ought to give the other.
I think maybe you need a black pair to go with it, baby. Your shoes didn't come in yet. The minute it comes in, I promise I'll take it right to your house. I'll personally deliver shoes to people's houses. I'll deliver shoes to restaurants. I'll deliver shoes. Somebody might call me up, Larry, I can't get down there. I need a pair of shoes for a wedding.
This man is the plug for shoes.
Off for me. I'll say, sure. Anything for sale. Anything for sale, I'll do.
Man's out in the alleyways. Man's out in the alleyways with a trench coat late at night. What kind of shoes would you like? Got men's on the left, women's on the right. You know what I mean? Like, man's out there even off the clock selling shoes.
He has all the moves. What else?
Especially when we're busy, people get annoyed by waiting too long for shoes. So,
dude, okay, this is completely unrelated, by the way, but like, look, when is this? 83. Look at how many shoes are in like backstock, right? I've been talking to my dad about this a lot recently, about how like spoiled we are in America, like how privileged we are in America to have so much like excess of everything, pretty much. Like, you walk into a clothing store, right? The kickoff to me and my dad talking about this the first time was one time when him and my mom were down here a couple of months ago. My mom had to get something, or no, I had to get a belt. That's what it was. My belt, like, I'd been using the same belt and it finally snapped in half, so I went to get a new belt, right? We went in, and I hadn't been to a clothing store in years. I'm talking, I think this was a Belk. So like a Kohl's, Belk, like JCPenney type of store, right? I hadn't been in one in years because, for one, I don't have money, so I don't go looking for clothes. Two, I have zero interest in clothes, right? So I walked in, and maybe my perspective on things have changed since I don't have money now, to be like, you know, every single dollar means so much, right? Like, every dollar. And then you walk into a store like that, and there's hundreds of thousands of items in there, right? Like, one rack of clothing has probably 20 shirts on it, and then you multiply that, men's and women's. You got pants, you got, you know, shoes, you got accessory type things, and it's just one after the other. And that's just what's in the store itself. Then you got overstock in the back. You got inventory in the back, you know? And it's like, man, there's no way in the world that all of this stuff is going to get cleared out. So then it gets sent to some, you know, outlet store, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like something like that. And then you can walk outside. I'm in Charlotte, right? There's a lot of homeless people here. You walk outside, and there's people that don't have the shirt that they wear, and is the only shirt they got. You know what I mean? And literally right in front of them is a store where there's thousands of shirts that are probably never going to get sold. And that's one store. And most likely that store is in a shopping center with a ton of other stores that are the exact same way. And then that's one shopping center, and then you go into like the rest of the city, and then you go to the outskirts, and then you go, you know what I'm saying? Like, it keeps going. Like, man, dude, we take so many things for granted here, dude. It's crazy. Other countries, all these shoes that are in this picture, this was 83, bro. All these shoes. Now this man alone, he might sell all these shoes, so I'm gonna give him his credit, right? But other people, other stores, those shoes ain't going nowhere, man. You know, like, you're never gonna clear all that out at that store. So many of these things, like, could go to people that could actually use it, man. You know what I mean? It's just crazy to think about, dude. Crazy.
Should know where he has all the moves. What else?
Especially when we're busy, people get annoyed by waiting too long for shoes. So a good salesman should know where all the stock is. You got to get
Dude,
that shoe on
yeah,
that foot
he
fast.
knows every
This
location,
place gets
guaranteed.
so wild, it gets so busy that really you have to sometimes wait on 4 or 5 people to keep people satisfied. It's one thing we don't want. We don't want people walking out without shoes. Not if I can help
That's
it.
right. Yep.
Let me try it on. Try it on. It's a good shoe.
But an athlete can drive himself right into the ground. Larry Jolton knows that. That's why he always takes time for a good lunch. You have
Guy's
to
a
keep up your
giga-chad,
strength
bro.
because sometimes the game
Where
goes
did
into
that
extra
come
innings.
from? Oh
You
my
get people
gosh,
who
dude.
just don't know the size. They come in and there's one fella in particular I remember. He came in and he says, "I like to have a pair of black shoes." I said, "Anything particular, sir?" He says, "Just a pair of black shoes." So I says, "What size do you wear? Can I measure your foot?" "No, you can't measure my foot. I wear an 8.5 D." So I bring out about 2 or 3 black shoes. I put it on his feet, and he says to me, "Oh, easy on my toes. My toes are sore." So I says to him, "How long your toes been sore?" He says to me, I thought he'd say 3 months, maybe 2 months. He says to me, 12 years.
He's gonna tell hold on, I'm gonna predict this. He's gonna tell him he needs like a wide fit shoe or something. It's gonna change this man's life.
So I says to him, "When was the last time you had your foot measured?" He says, "About 14 years ago."
Oh,
I
okay,
said,
it's
"Please,
simpler
let me
than that.
measure
He
your
needs a
foot."
bigger shoe
So he starts
size.
yelling at me. He says, "Listen, Sonny, nobody's gonna measure my feet. I'm wearing 8.5 D." I said, "Sir, I tried on 3 pairs of shoes already. They're all tight on you, and they all hurt your toes. Let me measure your foot." See, there's time in the shoe business. A good salesman, if you think you're a good salesman or you try to be a good salesman, you got to take charge. I mean, you can be the nice guy and you can be funny, but you got to take charge. And you got to say, "Listen, you want to get a correct fit? Let me measure your foot."
Imagine
So
getting
he's finally
yelled at
agreed
by
to
a
it, and I
shoe
measured his foot,
salesman.
And believe it or not, the man wore a 10B. 3 sizes too small. I didn't tell him what size he wore because I knew he'd never let me come out with the shoe. So I just went back to the stockroom. I walked out with a black 10B, and he puts on a shoe. He gets up and goes like this. He goes, "What did you do to the shoe? My toes don't hurt anymore."
This is Larry Jolton's motto. If the shoe
Yeah, he's a
fits,
foot doctor too.
sell it.
Don't buy by size, buy by the fit. I wouldn't go any bigger than that. You got a very narrow foot. He came on a sale day today. 20% off, so he came at the right time. Busy place.
And when the day is done, there are the great moments, the shutouts, to look back on.
Have a nice weekend. Take it easy. Have fun at the party. I had about 2-3 days this year. I did between 5,000 and 6,000 in one day.
Dang.
Did you
Okay.
sell me a pair of shoes? Well, I was a little short of cash. So he took a credit card. Nobody walks away from the champ without a pair of shoes.
Man, you know what? Shoe shutouts, yeah. Man's throwing no hitters every day, perfect games even. Man, now I want a pair of shoes from this guy. What's his name?
Here
Hold on.
he comes now, out of the bullpen, the hottest pitcher in the retail shoe game today. Big number 1, Larry Jolton.
Larry Jolton? All right, hold on. Whoops. It just went back to Mass Effect for a second. Whoops. Is this guy still doing his thing? This is the kind of guy that, like, he's not going to retire until he has to. You know? No, he passed away. No. Wait. Yeah, he did. Frick. Aw, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, man. What a guy. What an absolute Chad. Absolute Chad.
Oh my God!
Shoe salesman.
I can't believe this. Yo, I can't
National
believe this.
Shoe Retailer
I cannot
Association
believe this. I just-
Salesman of the Year.
Oh my God!
3 years
I can't
in a
believe
row.
this.
3 years in a row. He was like he was like the guy. Imagine winning MVP 3 years in a row. Wow, dude, that's crazy. I'm assuming the sad comments are about him passing away. Is that what it was? That's insane, dude. Wow. What a Chad. What a guy. 07 Larry, for real, dude. Okay. Let me see what is in here first, I think. Dude, I'm a big Larry Jolton fan. That guy deserves all the credit, man. I didn't know where that was gonna go at first, but I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. All right, let me add these to the clip queue really quick. Yeah, I hope you guys are having fun. It's been a pretty quiet night, so I think I might have jinxed the momentum that I was talking about last night, but I appreciate those that have been hanging around tonight while I figure out how to be better, which I always say all the time, and then I never get better.
Is this the coolest?
All right, so this park just opened up in Utah, and it's massive. It's got like a dirt section, it's got a pump track, it's got a street section. I think it has a bowl too. Put the Google location pics in there. All right, sweet. Thank you, boyo.
Is this the coolest public park in Utah? It's got
This
6
one
jump
is about a
lines,
biker
a
guy,
massive
not so
pump
much a
track,
skater.
Utah's
That's fine.
biggest skate park, a splash pad, a playground, and even a timed 40-yard dash, which did not go well for me.
Oh, that's
In this
cool.
video, I'm writing all 6 of the jump lines, starting from easiest to the hardest. All right. Plus, I'm going to check out some of the booths and even play a game of foot down
Man,
with all the.
Dude, it's so cool. Like Utah is like so big into sports, man. It's amazing how passionate people in Utah are for sports. You wouldn't think that of all places in the United States, Utah would be like, you know, super popular for sports, but like their entire state is basically all about sports. It's so cool.
Other bikers, so make sure you watch till the end. So there are 2 separate starting points for the jump lines. This lower section has a green, blue, and black line, but they're lower speed and slightly smaller gaps.
I mean, this is cool. Like the BMX dirt has been around forever.
Blue line.
I grew up watching BMX dirt all the time. It's still in the X Games. It's massive.
Oh
it's
my-
one of the biggest events of the year.
These are really small jumps.
This is how you get people started in
Kinda
it,
pull
right
up.
here. It's so sick. Little wall ride at the end.
Finally, someone has one of these ramps on the right side.
Nice roll in.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of speed. You gotta almost stop on the run in. Yeah, you just gotta like 0 speed.
Looks like they're spaced pretty nicely. Yeah, dude, that's sick. First
Unfortunately, all
section's a
6
dub,
lines do
for sure.
converge at the very end, and there's no catch berm onto the sidewalk, so it gets a little bit chaotic. Yeah, because they have no brakes, so they're screwed. I wish they had like an actual berm that went up.
If you guys have never if you've never seen BMX dirt before, it's literally insane. Like, actually insane.
Yeah. I got brakes and I'm struggling. Yo, how old are you?
10.
Dang. You
See,
hit the
that's what I'm
block?
saying.
Yeah, there's like this.
Can I follow you?
Sure.
Yeah. I want to see you do it.
10
What's your
years
name?
old.
Cash.
Nice to meet you.
What's yours?
Andrew. Get it.
The upper section has a green dual slalom course,
Yeah, I mean,
which is
you're
pretty
not
fun
even
to
having
race
to
on,
pump
and
it
it also
all for
has a
these.
blue and black line with some bigger gaps and cool wooden features.
Might be a lazy dude who stays indoors too much, but I want to be here to chill every day. Oh yeah, if you had something like that, if you had something like this, just say you're a skater, right? You're a skater and you live close to this. You pick up a BMX bike or a mountain bike or whatever, and you can do both and have hobbies, have that as a hobby, and then you can be a skater. If you're trying to take a day off and rest, you can hit these pumps. Like, it's not that hard on your body or anything. Like, this is the like perfect world for anybody into these activities.
There you go, bro.
Thank you.
Love life.
Oh, there's like
I'm glad you do,
different
bro.
lines, so that's like the smaller one.
I'm trying to.
That's the bigger one. Could do some fun stuff here, though. Dude, I am not doing any transfers today with the amount of kids here. There you go.
Shout out Liquid Death.
I'm not sponsored. I gotta cover the label. I will take it.
Yeah, that's how Utah. That's how Utah is. Like, their skate parks and stuff are just like in neighborhoods. Like, it's very. I mean, that's kind of common, but like, it's just different in Utah. Like, it's literally streets. Or sorry, there's houses on one side of the street, and then there's a street, and then there's just the skate park. It's not even fenced off or anything. It's just like a skate park right there. So your front yard, you have a little bit of yard, then the street, and then you're looking at the skate park.
Then the skate park, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, the houses and stuff.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, me too. Blue line.
Oh, thank you for the lurk, pup. I appreciate it. I hope the stream's going good. I haven't gotten to say hello today, but it looks like it's still going very well. I'm very, very happy for you. I appreciate the lurk a lot, though. Seriously, it's been a rough day, so I'm happy to see you here. Not for this extent.
That's so hard to get speed for. You almost gotta like scrub the one before.
Yeah, this one's sick. This is like this is like built for mountain. Fractured would love this right here. This is what Fractured does 6 months out of the year.
Squeak off. Almost died.
So sick. Mountain biking is really I owe Fractured the credit for it. Like I'd seen clips of it and seen videos before, but once I got to know Fractured more, mountain biking is something I would love to try now.
Other than that, decent run.
Just to see what it's like, you know?
I think he's got one more in him. I think he's got one more. Jason.
All right, all the peer pressure.
It's a pretty nice bowl. kind of small,
So I
but
decided to join a game of foot down with all the other bikers, which is just a competition to see who can stay on their bike the longest without putting your foot on the ground. And keep in mind that pushing is allowed, which I didn't want to get involved with it, but it ended up getting a little bit rowdy at the end.
Oh gosh. What if I just stay here? I made it to the final bowl.
This would be so stupid. Dude.
Everybody chill. Chill.
Dude,
Come on, I just gotta make top 10.
Just be. If it was my homies, I would just be kicking the bike. I'm not gonna lie. If it was random people like this, I'd be chill about it. But if it was homies, like, yeah, I'd just be doing that, putting my foot on the back tire or something. Just go up beside them and whack.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just the gray. Come on.
Dude, okay, at a point, let them stop moving and just last one to put their foot down, just stationary, just sitting there, trying to balance. Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, I made top 4.
I like the guy with the black helmet right there because he's got some flair. Like he's.
Oh, he hit the red first.
Nice. Okay, that guy won.
Let me know if you were there on opening day or if this is now on your list of places to visit. I had an awesome time checking this place out. It was so much fun. And
If
shout
I
out to
ever get
everyone
to
that I
go
got
visit
to meet in
Pete
person. You guys made my day,
one
and
day,
I hope to see you
then,
next time.
I'll try to swing by here. I have no idea how close it is, but if I'm in the same state, then I try to hit it for real.
Don't stop filming.
Don't stop
It's like
filming.
one of my best tricks is falling.
Jason Ellis? I hear Jason Ellis.
A little bit. Felt pretty cool though.
Shout out Jason Ellis. Oh yeah, this man is smooth. Sometimes you can just tell, man. Start the fundraiser now? I mean, I gotta get to Supergirl first. I gotta get the money to go to Supergirl, and then from there we'll figure it out, but I need to get to Supergirl first. I've never, like, I mean, park skating, pool skating, however you want to say it, like, it's super cool. I have mad respect for it. It's just always been, like, of the 3 different styles of skating that there are these days. It used to be 4 because you could count Big Air in that, but Big Air is kind of dead now. Of the 3, street, vert, park is definitely my least favorite, but it's also like the gnarliest, I feel like, too. What's up, Christian Asoy? Christian Asoy in the building.
I got
That's cool they got him and Jason Ellis to come out. Probably a bunch of other people too. That's massive. For those that don't know who this guy is right here, that was just in the bowl, Jason Ellis. He used to skate vert with Tony Hawk back in the days, and they had their podcast together. This is a guy that was a co-host of Tony's podcast. The hat? What, Christian Asoy's hat? Yeah, he always wearing like fedoras and stuff. But he has got the coolest. He's one of the coolest dudes of all time. If you guys follow my Instagram, I posted the story from Jackalope where I got to meet him and Kareem Campbell and Andy Howell a couple weeks ago. It's hard to believe that this time 2 weeks ago I was on the rooftop at the party with Monster. Come on, Jason. This dude, hey, getting older doesn't matter. This dude still rips. Yeah. My right ear is loving this video right now. Poor man has tortured his body through the years, man, but he's still at it. Still getting after it. That's, man, just like what we talked about with Chad, skateboarding is so special because, like, you learn life lessons with skateboarding that you might not have learned otherwise, man. Determination, putting your mind to something and not giving up on it, like, there's so many life lessons that you can learn from skateboarding, and I haven't even, a lot of that stuff I've heard from just, or seen it instead of watching it or whatever. Like, I can't wait to be able to experience it on my own, you know, like, my own skate journey is going to be starting hopefully next week with some YouTube stuff and then the streams and all that. Like, I can't wait for it to get going. So this is the park over here. Yeah, like, look, it's literally off of this like main highway. You've got mountains. Wow, it's next to the airport. You got St. George here. Okay, so this is like, yeah, okay. Wow, dude. It's pretty close to, so it's right at the border to Arizona and pretty close to Vegas too. So location-wise, like, if you were in Nevada or something, you could get here pretty quick. If you were in Arizona, you could get there. That's pretty sick. That's actually lit. One day we all will hang out skating, watching, and hanging out. Yeah,
Nick
I hope
Cyan
so.
5. Bing bong. Nick Cyan 5.
What's up, Chris? Is it over? Oh, it's tomorrow. Sorry. I thought it was tonight. I thought it was tomorrow. My bad. Or I thought it was tonight. Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably over at this point. I'd say they got a good shot at it. No doubt. And hopefully Sunday the Canes will win the Stanley Cup and North Carolina can finally have something to celebrate in sports. Chris, I wish you nothing but the best tomorrow, man. I hope they win, get you a title. You and Granny Smith, because you guys are both big Knicks fans. I don't think we have any Spurs fans here, so go Knicks. More riots? Dude, I don't even want to know what would happen if they won. I don't think they would be able to have a parade or anything like that, because it's gnarly. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's not many people here, so I'm just gonna look up a video, and if people don't like it, then whatever. I gotta figure out how to be consistent, man.
We are set to make more here.
All right,
in
so
Salt
this
Lake
is
City.
this is the highlights of Best Trick BMX Dirt from X Games last year. Obviously, this is a lot more professionally built and gnarlier than that park was. But what I was saying earlier, to give you kind of an example, in case you guys have never seen BMX Dirt contest before, like that park in Utah that they have now, like that's gonna build the future of what this is right here.
The third and final day as we get set to bring you BMX Dirt Best Trick.
This has become one of the gnarliest
You're going to get multiple chances out of here. Ryan Williams
contests
just kind of tucking the bars under the shoulder.
That there is in X Games or any action sports at this
just
point.
noticed he's on a different bike right now.
I think I put more in chat, but maybe it didn't count. Yeah, the clip queue is not closed, but it's empty now.
That's the buzz that's going around. 1, 2, 3. Oh!
So triple backflip attempt on drop in. Shout out to Daniel Sandoval, that's the homie.
Daniel Sandoval, attempt 2.
All right, maybe this on the first for this one.
All right, land it.
So you see how massive these jumps are, right? But that park in Utah, like that's where these kids are gonna learn this stuff, man.
Nice 7. Looks like it's gonna be the last one. Whoa!
Like, it's insane. These guys do this.
I think it was. No way. I think it was.
Basically as empty of a BMX bike as possible for weight. So there's no brakes. There's nothing there to like protect you. You know what I mean? Like, this is just full send, and whatever happens happens.
Yeah, that was really good.
That jumps him back into the medals. He'll get into that bronze spot, so he's going to bump Andy Buckworth back.
Some of the worst, like the worst slams ever happened in
Daniel
this
Sandoval,
too.
and now Mike Varga back in the medals. Caden Stone, your current leaders. We're approaching the 10-minute mark.
Dubby. Dude, that's mental. That is so mental because you're spinning off axis. You're not doing a full like flat 360 or like backflip. It's in the middle.
It's a double cork catch roll.
Stupid.
Perfect. So first try
your body
today.
shouldn't be able to do this.
With the catch roll, locks into that cork twice.
That is a thing of beauty right there.
Absolutely
I'm
mental,
freaking out.
bro.
Yeah, he sent that so many times in Best Trick before, and getting it first try today.
You see who was in the house right there cheering
Like
him on after that
Pastrana.
one. Travis Pastrana has entered the building. Let's check in with Kristen, who has a special guest with her right now.
Travis, watching with anticipation. Your
Yeah, that's the guy that got me into all of this from day one.
Ryan's definitely the most confident coming in, and Ryan has a couple tricks that are absolutely amazing. Tui
What
just
goes
came
through
up
these
and he said,
guys'
"I'm
heads
so
while
nervous."
doing that? So when you're doing that, you block out everything. The only thing that these guys are thinking about in the middle of that is if something feels off, they instantly have to bail because they know how it's supposed to feel, and if it doesn't feel right, if you don't bail in time, you're gonna get like seriously hurt. So they're not going into it thinking, I hope I make this, I hope I don't like get hurt. Like, thinking about getting hurt is what's going to get you hurt. So when you drop in skating, BMX, whatever, you just have to be thinking, does this feel right? And if it does, then you send it. If it doesn't,
Such
you
a
have to
high
bail.
risk trick. And he looked at me, he's like, there's other guys that might do it. Like, what do you think? I said, dude, no one goes higher than you, Tui. And
I love you, Travis, but we're gonna.
He's been shaking all morning. He hasn't been talking.
Brady.
He wants to do it as well, but I think if someone else.
Chad, who was here for the monster stream?
It's just getting so.
We got
good,
to
man.
see. We got to see Brady Baker, Daniel Sandoval.
They go so high, it's so blind. They come down. But this is the best jump that's ever been built at X Games.
Can never do that because I always think about how it'll end wrong. Yeah, I mean, but that's what makes action sports athletes built so much different than everybody else. Is like they probably have experienced the worst outcome at some point. Like every BMX guy, every skater, every freestyle motocross, supercross, whatever it is, skiing, snowboarding, the worst outcome has happened to probably every single athlete at some point. And they go through it, and what makes them different than normal people is they don't say, yeah, not doing that again, don't want to experience that. They learn from it, and then they never make that mistake again. They might make other mistakes, but they don't make that one again.
No one with more hype than Travis Pastrana here cheering on his boys.
Well, as he said, I mean, they're out on tour quite a bit with Nitro Circus.
If you guys don't know who Ryan Williams is, by the way, you don't have to like BMX. You don't have to like anything. Like this guy is
fruition in the middle of the show. So Travis definitely knows
one of the best follows on Instagram
in their arsenal to fire off here today. Dirt best trick.
Our Willie just said this is for
Thank you, Magic Turtle, by the way, for putting something in the clip queue.
2, 3.
Triple backflip, like come on, dude.
That is a making dirt best trick right there.
The amount of power and strength that it takes to get a triple.
Antics are concerned in that third and final run. Would he put one down and saluted the crowd? And
the core strength, everything like that, like dude.
We just got a triple backflip in BMX turn. Dirt to dirt triple backflip. This guy
and like look how light the bikes are, by the way. Like that's, to me, I don't do BMX, but like to me that would be the most terrifying thing, is how light the bike actually is. Like these bikes weigh nothing, so you have to have so much control on the bike, because this thing is like so light that things could go wrong way easier, right?
It really is. Our Willie, the stuntman, the freak of nature.
Hey, what's up, Lucky?
Yesterday, taping up his
welcome in.
And then he walks off with a dirt gold medal
you haven't missed much. I've been a terrible streamer tonight and have not done well, so you haven't missed much, but I appreciate you being here.
Oh, that was unbelievable. Another epic moment by Ryan Williams.
How's your...
He rides away.
What's today the wedding?
Look at him.
Or is it tomorrow?
Rotating. Yeah. Wow. And he's spotting each one of those flips. He's not just hucking it, throwing his head back off the lip. He's counting the spins, seeing the landing every time he comes around.
I'm just going to throw this out there. He's not done.
WR Willie, man.
He's up.
Fourth here. He was in the medals. He now finds himself in that number 5 spot.
The late no-hander, dude.
He's up. Slipped his hand coming around. That was a can to no-hander.
Chill small courthouse wedding. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I'm glad it sounds like it was a good day.
We were curious of what he was doing on that first one. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so glad that he is up on his feet after that right there.
Let's see if J2 changes up. 1, 2, 3, 2.
Oh. Dude, that was one of the worst slams I've ever seen in my life. And he's instantly stood up, like different. I'm telling you, bro, these homies are insane.
He is up on his feet after that right there.
Like you don't stand up from this, bro. Like you don't stand up from that. Knock the frick out and then instantly like, nah, I'm gonna walk off like a freaking Giga Chad, bro.
Yes, he's fine.
And you know why? You know why he was able to do it? Because look at that shirt, man. Rest in peace, Dingo. I love you, man. We all love you forever.
What a
run here.
Brandon's been feeling something out on the second set every run, so let's see if he can get it.
Yeah, I would love for him to at least get this trick that he wants to do. It's such a big thing for a rider to be able to get what you show up at this competition to do.
Dude, it's stupid.
Oh my gosh. That was so perfect. And he pump faked us out of the second jump, first set Aussie roll.
This contest was insane too because like everybody landed the most mental tricks that like everybody landed something. It was so sick.
It comes down to this right here. If anybody works under pressure, it's this guy.
Dude, Brady, I'm telling you, Brady's been working hard, bro. Brady's been working so hard. He's getting ready to go to Nitro Circus on their tour. And he is going
Ryan,
he is going to do
Look at that image right there. That
things
should
that have never
happen.
been done before, bro.
Dirt.
Yeah, stoked to put
Absolutely
it down.
insane.
Obviously, got the gold on for Dave Mirror. Shout out to him. Shout out to my
Had
son.
some IG reels.
Undefeated as
I bet. I think we got one in the queue, and then I'll do Instagram.
We're all looking forward to seeing Max on a board. When, to our horror, it turns out to be something else altogether.
Oh, no! Here! Hey, go, just there.
Whoa, go, go!
Hey?
But all is not as it seems. The big buck actually has hold of the dog, not the other way around. As Greg runs in, we realise this could get dangerous.
Dude, I love kangaroos. They're the best. Dude, I love their reaction to stuff because they're always like standing on business, but they're also like, I can't believe you just did that, bro. Like they squared up. They like, I can't believe you just did that, bro. I love kangaroos. What's up, Grand Legion? Welcome in, man. I love it, dude. It's so good. That was a top comment. That's the one thing about Clip Q is I can't see the comments, which like it is what it is, but it's the comments are always usually really good too. He looks so depressed, yeah. All right, let me go to Instagram. Let's see. I think the Casa one is where I left off last time. Yeah. Pretty sure that's right. Actually, hold on. Let me swap to this. I guess I can take the jackalope donation thing off. Whoops. Like to do something like this one day.
What up? Welcome back to another episode of Scape and Destroy, a series where I go around to overgrown skate spots, skate parks, DIYs, I landscape them up, and then I skate. Today I'm over here scaping up this sick little ditch off of the 680 freeway near Dublin, and I want to give a quick shout out to Zach for shooting me the pin to this location. There's no built
Grand Legion,
obstacles
hope
here,
you're,
just a couple of
hope
cinder
you're doing
blocks
good,
and a
man.
curb down at the other end of the ditch. There's a few areas you can get pretty creative here though, like this area I'm cleaning up now, you can get pretty techie with the manuals on that little bank. There's also a couple of openings to allow water to flow into the ditch that you could do flip tricks over. It's definitely a fun little ditch as it is, even though there's no DIY obstacles. The parking situation here isn't the best. It's right in the middle of an on-ramp off of the 680. I'll have the location at the end of the video so you can look it up on Google Maps and see what I mean. I feel like I was only able to park where I was without getting messed with for so
Jackalope
long
next
because I had a
time.
work
I mean,
truck.
Rooster's
I belong
convinced
there.
that he's
being
going to
said,
be
though, I
coming to
did have my
Jackalope
first
next
negative
year.
interaction with
So
the
if
cops
he
on this
does,
cleanup.
then
On the second
I
day I
mean,
came
that's
back to do
great.
some more
Everybody's
escaping, there was a
welcome to be there,
CHP
for
along the
sure.
freeway helping Caltrans do their thing. She was parked off by the exit
Sick
sign
little
watching
ditch.
for traffic. I just finished putting all of my tools down into the bottom of the ditch, and then I went up to the retaining wall that was close to the freeway so that I could pick up some trash. That's when I had first noticed her, and I was up there for quite a bit of time, so she definitely saw me. I picked up the little bit of trash that was there so that I can
Yeah, I mean,
continue
this
weed whacking
this
on
is
that
cool
side.
because this is a side of skating that a lot of people don't see a lot of times, right? Like, especially even like Steak, like he'll when they go out and film, if they have a street spot, like they're bondoing stuff the day before, or things like that. Like that, it's a lot of work that goes into making clips and stuff happen in the streets that unless you're in it, like you may not even think about it, right? So the way that it seems like he's documenting that kind of stuff, like that's pretty sick.
I was just escaping away for probably about 20 minutes before she came over to me. Before I continue on with the story, I will say it's probably super weird for the CHP to see some random dude on the side of the freeway escaping up a ditch. But you would think that if they were to be worried about anything, it would be my safety since I'm so close to the freeway. Because in my personal opinion, I don't think that I'm doing anything wrong by escaping and destroying, but to each their own, right? So anyways,
Yeah, like,
she
if
pulls
you
up
have
to
a
me and gets
problem
out
with
of her
this, then
cruiser
you're
and
the
has an
problem, you
obviously
know what I mean?
irritated look on her face. She asked what I was doing here, and I said that I was cleaning up the ditch. And her response was, "It's not your ditch to be cleaned." And her response didn't really sit with me right, because like I said earlier, if she came at me with concerns over my safety and wanted me to leave, that would be one thing. But I can tell that's not what it was over. She really just was pissed that I was there in the first place. And I'm really not trying to bash the cop, I just think that it's kind of lame how she handled the situation. I'm sure that won't be my last negative interaction with the police, which is pretty lame, but it is what it is. But anyways, enough of that. Here's what the ditch looks like all scaped up. And on a more positive note,
how would nobody how would why would you not just be grateful that some random person just went and did this anyway? Who cares? Unless they're going to be out there like doing meth or something. Why would you not just be grateful that this man is out here doing this? You know? No one sees the maintenance that goes into these spots, even if it wasn't a spot in the first place. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times it's maintenance, but also sometimes like you do that to make it a spot, right? Like you have to, like, maybe saw some stuff for a little bit to make it a spot, or you bondo, like I was saying, like take a couple links out of a fence or something like that. But like, it's really at the end of the day, it's not hurting anything, right? Got some bondoing got to do, but it feels worse and worse the older you get. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, for sure. Like trying to get down on your knees or whatever and like doing all that. Jumping school fences. Yeah, exactly. Nah, I mean, this guy, I've never, I don't think seen this guy. So just from like watching this 2-minute clip so far, like I think it seems like he would handle things pretty well, He's not freaking out on the cop, but he's also standing on his business and just being like, I'm not doing anything to hurt anybody, right? Could see a ditch or water company be annoyed. Yeah, I mean, that's different. Like, that's understandable, but just like a cop, if I were a cop, I'm not gonna lie, I might pull over and just ask like, hey man, what are you doing? But then once you explained it, like, that's it. Just leave it at that. I'd probably stay and watch him get a clip. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be rude about it. S- I'm super fit and bendy. I mean, like doing slightly illegal. Oh. Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah. I got you.
Let y'all know that I got a couple new merch designs made up thanks to my homie Ted and Z-Drop for getting that going for me. I'll have both of their info linked down in the description if you want to go check them out. Ted's a local shredder from Santa Cruz and he helps with a lot of the art at NHS. He's crazy talented on and off the board and I'm going to get him on my program to help me out with my designs in the future. So definitely go stoke him out and show him some love for helping me out. Much love everybody and I'll see you in the next video.
That's awesome. I mean, the thing is with like skating, skaters, there's exceptions to everything, right? But skaters for the most part are the most like chill people, and to get them really like riled up about something, it takes a lot to get them there. I'm gonna drop that dude a follow. That's sick, bro. I'm sure he's gonna be so stoked when he sees that he got followed by me. I don't know why I said that, but that was sick. Keys should be a cop. I'm good. Never saw Rail though. It's crazy. Pal just put on their page sometimes. Yeah, I mean it is sketchy when people will do stuff like that, but it's really probably not hurting anything, you know. Officer Steezy. Man. Yeah, I don't know if I'd make for a
Mr.
great
White,
cop.
this is like the leap of faith. No one's ever landed this before. Not even Jamie Thomas.
Jamie Thomas bails on the leap of faith, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who shreds.
Looks like Heisenberg landed a melon grab down the leap of faith just moments ago, claiming the crown of street skating.
I love seeing these new upcoming kids. It's amazing that this kid is around 50 years old. Amazing knees for his age.
This will change my life, Jesse. All I need is an absolute banger for social media.
This won't make you pro. You gotta be like friggin' sponsored or something.
Don't do it, Walter. You're too old for the impact, Walter.
Step aside. I know what I'm doing, Mike.
Oh, body.
Told you, Walter.
Looks like you're the one who bails, bitch. Mr. White, this is like the leap of faith. No one's ever landed this before. Not even Jamie Thomas.
What? Why is there such a... Oh. Bill Dozer. Dude. I need a Hank Hill mod. There it is. I got what I... Strickland Skate. That's so dope. I don't see Hank as a very, like, fast skater. But I'm impressed. I could see Hank having, like, mad pop. Doesn't spin fast. Or not good spin. Rail balance is maxed. Okay, so Hank Hill's got good balance. It's good to know. Yeah, the fit goes crazy. Boomhauer, the kicks are clean, bro. Boomhauer's a switch skater. Okay. And then there's Spider-Man. Air and hang time are maxed out. Gee, I wonder why. Dude. No, that does make sense, actually. Okay. The fits go crazy, bro. Like I'm impressed at how good these look. Puff, wow. That's amazing. Boomhauer totally fits the skate vibe. Although true fans know he was a surfer. That's true. That's a very good point. Sorry, I know the comments and stuff are cut out. Oh, you can't even see the full thing. Dude, Instagram is so, like, annoying when it changes the size of stuff like that. Sorry, I didn't even realize y'all couldn't see the whole thing. I'll go back through them. I mean, air and hang time makes a lot of sense. Where's Dale? Yeah, we need a Dale skater too, by the way. I don't know why there's not Dale in here. May as well get Bobby on here too. Like, why don't we have Bobby skater? Bobby? I think Hank Hill looks the best, but Boomhauer definitely looks the most like a skater. High waters are kind of in these days. Exactly. Yeah, it fits for sure. Spidey would be cheating. Yeah, because if Spidey was about to bail a trick, he could just, like, shoot a web and catch himself and then land the trick. Like, that's cheating. I sell skateboards and skateboard accessories. Dale with the Razor scooter? Okay, we don't need to do all that. That's awesome. I love it.
Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming.
Dude, King of the Hill was one of my favorite shows in college. Me and one of my roommates would watch it would watch it when we would get home from class or something, be working on homework, and that would be our show to have in the background. Alright, I'm gonna end the YouTube stream. So YouTube, I don't think there's anybody hanging out over there, but if there is, I appreciate you guys, and I should be live tomorrow. I don't know for sure, but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out over on YouTube, and I will see y'all soon.